Hello, greetings everyone. This is Jack LaFleur, the relationship sensei, coming to you today on a late Friday afternoon. And in today's video, I'd like to share with you some reflections I've been having in the last few days, which have gotten me to think about one of life's difficulties and how that kind of comes up against our ability to be relational. And so I was on my way home from work the other day, and this thought just sort of came into my head, and so I thought actually this would be a good thing to share, and because it occurred to me as a really good reminder for myself, and I thought, oh, this might be a good reminder for other people as well. And so this thought um, about that intersected with this stressful reality that most of us come across in this day and age is, are you pushing through your life? How much are you pushing through your life? Right? Kind of putting your head down and just pushing through your life. And how much of that is affecting your ability to be relational with your spouse? Right? That's what came through my head. So when I thought about that more, I thought, my own experience, because certainly, nobody is exempt from the daily rigors of stress, right? Whatever stress you're facing. And so I know for myself that if I'm feeling depleted, run down, burnt out in some way, shape, or form, yeah, I tend to show up um, much less successfully when it comes to being relational with my partner. And yeah, she'll certainly support that statement. Yeah, so I think for us guys, right, who work hard, put a lot into our work, a lot into our jobs, right, for our families, for ourselves, that it's easy to get into this rut of kind of just pushing through things where it just becomes about the routine, about the monotony, and getting up and kind of doing it all over again. Right? And so that's something I think that's pretty endemic to our society in general. And it's something that I think in this life we can get lulled right into that pattern. The pattern of just kind of pushing through our limits, pushing through fatigue, pushing through bad work conditions, pushing through abuse, pushing through being unsatisfied, unfulfilled, right? There's so many things we push through. And in that process of pushing through things and just ignoring, we will also miss out on the things that most of us, I think, know and believe are the most important things in our lives, right? And that really is the meaningful connections that we make with the people that we love, the people that are around us, whether it's our spouses, our kids, our families, and friends. But in particular, I guess I'm speaking to the guys out there who, give it all, give it their best when it comes to their work, and may find their energy and their focus lacking for the relationship when they come home, right? Because again, for a lot of us guys, we are conditioned to kind of just put our heads down, move forward, and push through things. Of course, for our families, but again, we miss out on creating or being open to those moments, right, with our spouse, with our families, that that are showing up probably all the time, right? And that we just somehow we create this state of oblivion, right, where we're oblivious to moments that we can either be bringing to our spouse or that are brought to us. Right? And so, in my work as a therapist and seeing so many people dealing with so many different kinds of stressors, I see this very often, right? This obliviousness, right? Which is created by this feeling like I gotta kind of just put my head down and push through life. So I thought, just by mentioning this, just by talking about it, my hope is that this will serve as a reminder for all of us, right? That we only get one round, and none of us know really when our checkout date is, and so very important that we kind of have these reminders in place that the stress and the pushing through and the money that we're making and the bills that we're paying, right, that at the very end of it, most of that's not going to matter. And what will matter are those significant moments, right, that we remember to create with our loved ones, right, with the people who matter to us the most. And so my hope is that this will remind you of who's most important to you and what would be most important to convey to those people or to that special someone. So my hope is that this has gotten through, and this is something, a practice that you will take on in learning how to become more um, relationally mindful, or mindfulness relationships. Okay? So hopefully this has been helpful for you today. This has been a great reminder, and hopefully that you'll use it, and hopefully your loved ones will benefit from it. This has been Jack LaFleur, the Relationship Sensei. Nice talking with you today, and I will see you at the next video.